Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Coleman Sundome two-person tent when it rains. I haven't been able to give this tent a rain test yet because it's been so dry here on the East Coast. But today we got a storm coming in and I set this tent up early. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're supposed to get rain in about 3 hours. So I wanted this tent set up, secure, and ready to go. I'm going to take you on the inside right now and show you how dry it is. And I'll bring you back when it's raining and when it's over with, and we'll see how she does. All right, let's unzipper. I'm not going to get inside that thing today because I might bake or pass out. It's 93. Let's take you guys inside to show that it is completely dry right now. She's been in storage since we did the review night, or my first impression night, my wife and I. It worked great that night, but I've never got to test it in any rain yet. So let's see how she does tonight. Okay guys, we're out here. It's been raining for a little while. I say we've got about an inch. Let's see how she looks inside. And as of right now, no. There is no rain coming through. So that's good. We'll see how she goes for the rest of the night. We've got a nice thunderstorm above us, you probably hear. Alright guys, we're out. It is pouring. Let's check it real quick. It's 2 hours later from when I was here last time. And right now, no, there's no roof. That's good. It is pouring. I gotta go in. There you go guys, I wanted to show you this tent really got tested tonight. I mean really tested. I hope you can hear the storm going over. We had downpour so strong, wow. But the tent got tested very well tonight. I've looked inside twice. I'm not going to look inside anymore till morning. I wanted it to get everything else it's going to get. But the Coleman Sundome two-person tent got tested. We just had a couple of huge lightning and thunderstorms go through. Man, it was massive. This tent actually got really tested tonight. It poured tremendously hard. We haven't had a storm like that in a couple of years. Okay guys, it is, as I always say, the morning after. We had a crazy storm last night. Crazy thunderstorm, lightning storm. It lasted for hours. I mean, it downpoured. When I say downpoured, it downpoured. I came out a couple times last night to try to get some video of it, but there was lightning that filled the sky everywhere. It was above my head even when I was in the tent. That's why I was freaking out and running in. But we're going to sneak inside now. Look, you also saw that I had that bottle in there. That was just to give it some weight at the bottom in case the winds got beyond what this tent could do. I have it staked out, but that's all that's for. So I'm going to take you in as I unzipping it. We're going to see if she leaked. If there ever was a test for this tent, it was last night. I mean, it rained and rained and rained. All right, as I always say, let's go. Let's see what she did. I'm actually a little nervous. I'm really hoping this tent did well because I want to take it camping or car camping. Wow. All right, let me see here. We do have some. I have some rain there. I'm sure you guys can see it puddled. I'm curious of where that came from. So we have some there from that side. Right there, some. And you can see it puddling by my hands. And I have one drip right there. Now let me take a look around the tent, and I'm going to see if I can find out exactly where that came from. Okay, I did find the spot where I think it leaked from, was from where this stitching has overlapped right here. And somewheres here, there's a fault in this stitching, as you can see, because it's still wet right here. And it stopped raining about 6 or 7 hours ago. So she failed. I'm really shocked and sad to see that. I really like this tent. So there you go, guys. The tent failed. I'm a little sad to see that. I really like this Coleman tent. My wife and I have used it car camping once. From what I see, it failed at the stitch points where the stitching overlapped. I think if this had been one continuous piece, it may not have failed, because there is no loose threads in here. I really thought this tent would hold up, and it got a torrential downpour last night. I mean, a lot of rain. So, would I recommend buying it? Yes and no. It depends on how you're going to use it. Now, one fault of this tent is the door. The D-shaped doors on all tents with D-shaped doors are, when you unzipping it to go out, you have to deal with the rain that comes through, if it is raining when you're in the tent. Saying that, I wouldn't trust this tent alone out in bad weather as it stands right now, unless Coleman does something to fix it. Maybe I might keep. I'm going to keep this tent. I'll probably some waterproofing spray that I use on several of my tents. What I recommend, though, this tent is good for space, size, humidity, because I'm in here now and there is no humidity inside this tent. Now, of course, no one was in here, but I would expect to see some. There are no moisture on the walls at all. I will keep this tent, use it for car camping only, and when I use it for my wife and I or family, I will put a tarp above it to give it that added protection so moisture doesn't get inside here when someone's staying. If you're going to use it for that purpose, I can see it. For what I paid for this tent, I only paid $35 for this tent. So yes, for me, it was worth the $35. Now, from what I saw, the last on this tent was going for $80 or $90. It could be changed on Amazon by now. No, I wouldn't buy it for $80 or $90, because you can get a really cheap tent if you're going to put a tarp over it. For $35, what I paid for it, it could be just my tent. This could be this model I have right here. Other owners may have that tent. If you have this tent and it hasn't caused you any problems or any leakage, please put a comment below. I'd like for other people to see that. But I still give this, it's almost a mixture of this. I wish it hadn't leaked. I'll probably give it another test night in the future to see if it leaks again on average rain, but it shouldn't have failed even in that. Winds did get up to about 25 miles an hour last night, which was no problem for the tent. It did handle the wind well. And that's it. That's all I can say about it. I really had hoped this tent would hold up. I do have other Coleman. I have a Coleman pop-up, and the Coleman pop-up has never leaked. But this tent with a rainfly, rainfly, it leaked. So that's where we are, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. Coleman, I still have faith in you. Hopefully the next one I test is better off. I do hear that you have a deluxe line of tents coming out, so I'm definitely going to be getting one of those and maybe testing out in the future. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, I'll see you on the next one.